Hey guys, it's Ro. Today we are going to be making some DIY Mother's Day gifts. Mother's Day is coming up and I thought I would make a video with some fun ideas. The first thing that we're going to be making is a Mother's Day breakfast. I love making breakfast for people. It's just a very simple and sweet way to show that you care. We are going to be making heart-shaped egg-in-a-hole toast and fruit kebabs. The things you'll need to make this Mother's Day breakfast will be a cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew, your mom's favorite type of bread, I'm using country white, some eggs, a metal circle cookie cutter, a large heart-shaped cookie cutter, a small heart-shaped cookie cutter, and some wood skewers. To make our heart-shaped fruit kebabs, we are gonna cut our melon into slices. You're gonna need a cutting board and a sharp cutting knife. I am going to be cutting my melon hot dog wise from end to end. Just be careful of your fingers. Just cut them in half like so, and then we're going to scoop out the middle. Once you got everything scooped out, you're going to flip your melon upside down, and we're going to turn it the hamburger way. And now we're going to cut slices. Now take your small heart-shaped cookie cutter, and we're just going to cut out a bunch of little fruit hearts. Now we're going to do this to the rest of our melons. Now that we have our fruit hearts cut out, we are going to stick them onto a kebab to make a fruit kebab. So I'm going to start with green honeydew melon, then take a piece of cantaloupe. Keep adding melon until your whole kebab is filled with fruit. Look at these, they're so cute. You can make as many as you like. Now I'm gonna stick these in the fridge to chill, and while they're in the fridge, we are gonna make some egg-in-a-hole heart toast. There are many different ways to make egg-in-a-hole toast, but the way I'm gonna show you is super easy and it will look very pretty. The first thing you're gonna do is put your bread in the toaster. Once toasted, take your large heart-shaped cookie cutter and cut the shape out in the middle of the toast. You can do this to as many slices of toast that you'd like. Now take your eggs and your circle cookie cutter and we're gonna head over to the stove. Place the cookie cutter in the center of your frying pan. Grease the pan and all sides of your cookie cutter. You don't want the egg to stick to your cookie cutter. Now turn the burner heat onto medium-low. Wait for the pan to heat up and then crack one egg into the middle of your cookie cutter. Using a small spatula, gently push the yolk into the center. Now cover the pan with a lid until the egg is fully cooked. Once cooked, remove the lid and using some tongs, gently take off the cookie cutter and then slide the egg onto a plate. Using your heart-shaped cookie cutter, carefully cut out the shape, being sure not to touch the yolk. Ta-da! Here's our Mother's Day breakfast idea. We have heart, egg-in-a-hole toast and fruit kebabs. I personalized it a little bit more for my mom. We've got coffee and cream in the morning and some of her favorite flowers. She loves the yellow tulips. Next, we are going to be making a rose cupcake bouquet. It's a really fun alternative to giving someone a bouquet of flowers. We're going to be giving them a bouquet of yummy treats. The things you'll need to make the rose cupcake bouquet will be a flower pot. I found this one at Michael's, as well as this foam sphere, some toothpicks, green cupcake liners. These ones are by Wilton. I found these at Target. A bunch of your favorite cupcakes. You can use any recipe you'd like. A pack of Wilton Color Right, some white decorator icing, green tissue paper, ribbon, piping bags, and a Wilton decorating tip. This one is size 2D. To decorate our cupcakes, we are first going to dye our icing. I'm going to be dyeing it a pink color using Color Right. So I'm going to take 2 pink, boop, boop, and then 1 drop of crimson. I love this color pink. My friends at Wilton helped me come up with this color. It's called Rose. Now that we've got our icing mixed, we are gonna assemble our decorating bag. So you're gonna take your 2D tip and place it at the end of your piping bag. Push it all the way down. Take some baking scissors and cut. Then you're gonna fold down the sides. Place your bag in the cup. Now scoop your icing into the bag and then tie it off with a little elastic tie or a hair tie, whatever you have handy. Now we are going to be icing our cupcakes to look like roses. It's really easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you just squeeze a little bit in the middle and then you spin around. And then at the end, you lighten the pressure, let it taper off, and boom! Looks like a little rose. I just finished frosting the cupcakes and popped them in the fridge for about 10 minutes to chill. And while they are chilling, we are going to assemble our bouquet. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your foam sphere and place it right here. And the second thing you're gonna do is cut a piece of ribbon and we're gonna tie it around the middle of our pot with a little bow, just for a little bit of decoration. And now you're gonna take your empty cupcake liner and a toothpick, and we are gonna position where we're gonna put our cupcake flowers on the sphere, leaving about this much of the toothpick poking out, and that will hold on our cupcakes all around. Got our little liners on here, boop, boop, boop. And now we're gonna cut some green tissue paper to fill in between the cupcakes to look like a flower bouquet. This part's really, really easy. Just gonna take your scissors and you're gonna cut little squares and you're gonna layer them like this. Then you're gonna put your thumb in the middle, kind of pinch them down around your thumb. Looks like a little flower carnation decoration. Then take a toothpick, stick it through the side, and you're gonna stick it in between the cupcakes. Our bouquet is ready. We're on the final step. You are going to remove your cupcake liner. And then you're gonna take one of your rose cupcakes and you're gonna place it right where the liner was. Here's the rose cupcake bouquet that we made. It's even better than a real bouquet because you can eat it. Nom, 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 nom. As some of you know, my mom just moved to LA and she doesn't have a lot of decor yet. So for our last Mother's Day gift idea, I'm gonna be making some custom heart-shaped pillows for her home. Hopefully every time she looks at them, she just remembers how much I love my Mamma Mia. The things that you'll need to make your custom pillows will be some decorative pillows. You can get new ones or use ones that you have lying around the house that you'd like to upcycle. Some sticker paper, scissors, some multi-surface acrylic paint. I found these at Michael's. They're from the Martha Stewart line and the color is Lake Fog. A sponge brush and a smaller brush for touch-ups. To start, you're gonna take your sticker paper and you're gonna print any design that you want onto the piece of paper. I printed a little heart because I wanted my Mamma Mia every time she saw the pillow just to know how much I loved her. But if your mom has any special interests, like she really likes unicorns, or fishing, or gardening, or playing video games, you can print off a little design that will be special for her. Now what you're gonna do is we're gonna cut out the heart. We're gonna use the outside as a stencil. So you're gonna cut out the middle. Now we've got our shape cut out and now you're gonna peel off the back. The back is so sticky, so just take your time on positioning. The most important part is where it's touching the fabric, right here. It's already shaping up to be a cute heart. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Now it's time to decorate. You're gonna take your paint, open it up, boop. And I'm just gonna put some here on a plate because I don't have any fancy art bowls or I don't know what you put paint in. I'm gonna take my little spongy brush. Kind of looks like a little dinner bell. Ding, 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 ding. Then you're just gonna gently sponge on top of the fabric and fill in the entire heart. Once our heart's painted, now we're gonna gently peel off the sticker paper. Then with our little brush, we're just gonna do some minor touch-ups. Ta-da! Here are all the Mother's Day DIY gift ideas that we made today. We have a Mother's Day breakfast with heart-shaped egg-in-a-hole toast and fruit kebabs. Also for dessert, we made a rose cupcake bouquet and then our custom heart pillow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it inspired some ideas for Mother's Day. Also, if you would like to learn more about coloring icing, like how we colored the rose cupcake, I made a video with Wilton. It's on the Wilton channel and I'll put a link down below if you'd like to go check it out. All right, thanks again, you guys. I hope you have a good Mother's Day. Bye-bye.